At the beginning of episode 9, the Serp aliens try to attack Okuran, but Aira transforms into an acrobatic style and saves him by kicking the aliens. However, Okuran is left completely vulnerable, making Aira blush as she says, "We haven't even gotten married yet. I can't see Okuran like this." Only one serpent alien remains. He tells Aira, "You have superpowers within you, which is probably why you could enter our domain. So we'll take your organ too." He then orders his boxing alien to attack them. Aira begins to fight back, while Okuran hides in a classroom. The boxing alien is singing while trying to battle Aira. In a moment of distraction, Aira dodges an attack and charges directly at the serpent alien, but he uses his psychokinesis power to throw her back. Unfortunately, the boxing alien gets caught in the aftermath of his attack. The boxing alien complains, "Don't wrap me in your attack," to which the serpent responds, "You're just a hired pawn. There are plenty like you." Then the boxing alien turns his attention back to Aira and starts attacking her, but she skillfully dodges his punches. Meanwhile, Okuran is rummaging through class lockers to find some clothes. Just then, the boxing alien delivers a jet punch that breaks a wall and strikes Okuran. Aira praises his punch but quips, "What good is a punch that doesn't even hit its target?" The serpent alien then retaliates with another attack, inadvertently hitting the boxing alien instead. The boxing alien struggles but fails to land a single blow on Aira. Finally, she delivers a powerful kick to the alien's face, sending him crashing into the ceiling, where his head becomes stuck. After this, Aira approaches the serpent alien, but he captures her with his powers, reverting her back to her normal form. He mocks her and revels in the fact that there are so many superpowered beings in one place. Aira notices that two more serpent aliens have also recovered and returned to their original forms. They tell her that while her speed is impressive, she is not very powerful. This wasn't their original plan, but they do intend to take Aira's organ. Aira defiantly declares, "I have been chosen by a higher power, and I will not be defeated by beings like you." Suddenly, the boxing alien lands a strong punch to Aira's stomach, causing her to crash through the wall and into the classroom. To save Aira, Okuran steps out and transforms into his turbo granny form. However, the aliens use their psychokinesis power to revert Okuran back to his normal state and declare, "We will take both of your organs together." They explain that when the three of them are together, their combined powers create an awesome zone where even standing is impossible, let alone transforming. The catch is that they themselves cannot enter this zone, which is why they have summoned the boxing alien to beat them down to the point where they can't move. The boxing alien punches Okuran in the head, causing Aira to worry for him. But suddenly, Okuran stops the punch and transforms into his turbo granny form again, throwing the alien away. The serpent aliens are confused about how he managed to exit the awesome zone. Just then, Momo arrives and starts canceling the alien's awesome zone with her power. The aliens are taken aback, and Momo tells them that she hasn't forgotten their faces. Actually, the aliens had hired a Godzilla-type alien to keep Momo busy while they planned to cut Okuran's organ and then deal with Momo afterward. Okuran feels happy to see Momo, while she calls him a pervert upon seeing him. Both Okuran and Aira transform into their respective forms, and Aira tells Momo that she will help them in this fight. But Okuran, Ken Takakura, only belongs to her. Hearing Okuran's full name makes Momo swoon, causing both of them to revert back to their normal selves, falling to the ground. The aliens see this moment as an opportunity and kick the boxing alien to wake him up, warning him that if he doesn't do his job right, they will cut his payment. However, he's extremely exhausted. So, one of the serpent aliens injects him with a power booster that allows him to fight for 24 more hours, and he also appears slightly changed. Afterward, he attacks Aira and Okuran with a shockwave. Momo begins to use her powers again and tells Aira not to mention Okuran's real name again. With the serpent alien's psychokinesis powers rendered ineffective once more, they order the boxing alien to target Momo. When Aira attacks him, the boxing alien delivers an uppercut that sends her crashing into the ceiling. His punches are so fast that Momo can't even see them coming. As he prepares to strike Aira again, Okuran steps in to save her, claiming that he is the fastest one here. He intercepts the boxing alien's punch, allowing Aira to regain her footing. Aira then delivers a powerful kick to the alien's head. The two start working together to fight him off, prompting Momo to comment that they are getting a bit too close, making it easier for the alien to attack them. Aira responds teasingly, "Are you feeling jealous?" Okuran then throws in a line reminiscent of Ken Takakura, which causes Momo to swoon again, making both of them fall back to the ground. Afterward, they scold Momo for not paying attention. Meanwhile, the serpent aliens berate the boxing alien for being useless and cut 60% from his payment, making him feel bad about it. Suddenly, the water beneath them turns green and fills the area, causing the ground to disappear beneath their feet. Momo notices that even the school walls and ceiling have transformed into water, meaning they will only be able to float now. Underwater, Momo spots a Godzilla-type creature. Seeing it, Okuran shouts, "That's Nessie!" It turns out that the creature is quite viral on the internet. Anyway, Aira starts to develop a crush on Okuran, which makes Momo feel jealous. The alien subsequently scolds Nessie, saying, "Your job was to stop Momo, and now you're getting 60% cut from your payment." Upon hearing this, Nessie snaps the alien in half, which terrifies Okuran and Aira. If Nessie can do that to an alien, what will happen to them? They start swimming away from it, but the boxing alien lands a punch that plunges Aira underwater. His punches are even more powerful now, as he seems to possess a mantis shrimp-like ability. Momo had just learned about this in class that very day. The boxing alien boasts that he can display his true power underwater. His punches are now 10 times more dangerous. However, he soon remembers that he can't breathe underwater and water fills his mouth. Panic sets in, and he quickly swims back to the surface. Now Momo tells Okuran to attack him. Thanks to Turbo Granny's leg strength, he will be able to swim at super speed even in the water. As Okuran charges to attack, he ends up sinking underwater. They quickly realize that Turbo Granny's power doesn't work in the water, and he cannot swim. The boxing alien, Mr. Mantis, starts creating waves again, causing them to swim away from him in panic. They are at a loss about what to do next. Meanwhile, Aira is still submerged above the water. Momo has the power to pull Aira down, but Mr. Mantis is blocking their way. Okuran says he will distract the Mantis, but Momo knows it won't help and he'll end up getting beaten just like Aira. An argument ensues between them, and Momo brings up their earlier makeout session, which makes her sit down in frustration. Okuran then grabs her hand and starts explaining what really happened, as he doesn't want Momo to have a wrong impression of him. But just then, the Mantis attacks them. In a moment of desperation, Okuran dives underwater with Momo. They resurface and he apologizes to Momo for touching her. The Mantis also comes back up, panting heavily. Momo suddenly has an idea. She can use her power to grab Okuran, push him forward, and ride him like a motorboat. They zoom away from the Mantis at high speed and manage to reach Aira to pull her up as well. Momo then uses her power to expel the water from Aira's lungs, reviving her. Once Aira regains consciousness, Momo tells her to take off her clothes because they are slowing them down in the water. Aira protests, saying she had decided not to take off her clothes before marriage. However, out of necessity, she reluctantly agrees to Momo's suggestion. Meanwhile, a serpent alien approaches the Mantis. The Mantis gets scared, thinking, "I hope he doesn't deduct my payment again," but then notices that the alien's head has been severed by Nessie. Only one serpent alien is left alive, and he is fleeing from Nessie to save his life. He remarks, "I can't believe I hired such fools." That Nessie has incredible attack power, but it's so stupid that it's attacking everything that comes in its path. The Mantis notes that the alien's powers are good underwater, but he has to keep surfacing for air, which allows his enemies to escape. After this, the Mantis apologizes, to which the serpent alien snaps back, "Enough is enough." The three of them realized they would have to merge in order to effectively use their powers. Momo and Aira both sat on Okuran as he dove underwater. However, below, they encountered a massive creature that appeared to be a mix of a serpent, a mantis, and Nessie. The creature shot lasers at them. To avoid this, they swam back to the surface, observing that the creature was pulling water into itself. It needed water to perform its laser attacks. They deduced that if they could break its neck, it wouldn't be able to attack. Aira transformed into Silky and attempted to grab the creature by the neck to kick it, but the serpent alien intervened and Mantis punched her away. Momo caught Aira again, and they were unsure how to defeat this alien. The three had merged together, protecting Nessie's weakness. Okuran remarked, "We can't harm this creature underwater." Suddenly, they were hit by a shockwave that separated them. Momo found herself right in front of the creature. The alien sneered, "First, we will kill you, and then we will take your creation." Momo used her power to dissipate the water around her, causing Mantis's hands to break against the ground. Momo added, "Mantis's punches are powerful underwater, but they're weak outside." She had learned this in class just that day. The serpent alien tried to grab Momo with its mouth and began to shoot lasers at her, but Aira used her hair to choke him. Though Okuran couldn't swim anymore, he could run over Aira's hair. Now going full throttle, he dove down, grabbed Momo, and tore the alien in two. With the alien's defeat, their domain vanished, and the three of them found themselves back at their school. Stepping onto solid ground filled them with immense joy, and they started laughing. But then they remembered the strange situation they were in, lying in the middle of the school. All the students saw them in this state and began asking, "Why are you two lying here like this?" Both of them rushed to get up and run away, with Aira chasing after them. All the students kept asking what the three of them were doing. And with that, the episode came to a close.